up, you butt wranglers? Welcome back to the homie Squak. It's been a while. It's been
Wow.
yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
been a couple of weeks, probably like a month. I kind of lost track, but we're back at it again. I'm with the same peeps as every week, Gigi, Hannah, and Trevor.
Howdy
And
do.
Kyle.
Yeah, and I'm here too, in case you were wondering. Thanks for introducing me, Kyle.
You're welcome, Kyle.
So yeah, we got some more questions, some more answers, and yeah, so we'll get right into it. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, come on, GD.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay. So my question is what is something you want to learn or wish you were better at? So either one.
What about both?
Well, I only answered one, so.
Well, crap. Let me write this down. So I did one for each. What I want to
Same.
learn is the guitar. I started learning guitar pretty early on because I received a beautiful electric guitar for one of my birthdays.
Ooh.
And I didn't take like formal lessons for it. I was sort of teaching myself. And then there was this like PlayStation 3 game where you could learn guitar through it, which was pretty cool.
Oh.
Like you hooked up your guitar to the PS3.
Hooked up your car?
Yeah.
Put your whole car into it.
Yep. Charge it up. But I kind of stopped after a while because I was just playing sports and doing other things.
Wow, what a
Educations. So I didn't like have enough time for it, so I sort of stopped. But I would like to pick that up again because it's always been a dream of mine to play the guitar.
To shred.
Yeah, the shred, man. Well, even if I was just playing acoustic, I still think it would be awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what I would want to learn. What I wish I could be better at is art, because there's just so many different styles of art out there, and my style naturally is very cartoony, so I think I'd like to be better at like realism, painting, all the like non-cartoony styles that you can do. Like stuff that was in like the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, the style of that movie. I would love to be good at that style.
That'd be cool.
But
Yeah.
yeah, those are mine.
Nice. Okay. So my answer, it's gonna seem a little obscure, I guess, but it's a thing, and I hope to work on it. I wish I was better at laughing.
What?
Weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean by laughing?
Okay, so we just hung out a couple weeks ago, right? And
Right.
like you guys saw me laugh, and
Okay.
I mean, we saw you wheeze.
exactly, I was like
And giggle.
wheezing, and it hurt, and I just want to learn how to laugh better.
Oh
You
my
might be
god.
stuck with that.
If
Yeah,
anyone out there has any
But-
recommendations for laugh doctors,
But here's the thing: I haven't always like laughed like that. Like I feel like it's changed over the years. Have you guys' laughs changed over the years?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm not alone in that
I think
department.
mine has.
yeah, I think everyone's has.
In high school, I used to like have like a weird he giggle at the end of my laugh.
You still kind of do. I've heard
Yeah.
it.
Okay, well I thought I was gone.
You have like two different versions of your laugh.
Yeah.
'Cause sometimes you just like you blurt it out. You're just like, and then you got that one where it's like more giggly.
Like a normal.
giggly.
Yeah. But like I don't know, like I feel like I'm wheezing all the time and it hurts. And
Oh man.
I don't want it to hurt when I laugh. I like to
So
enjoy
it's
myself.
making you
Who might
hurt.
help you?
What? Who?
Weezer.
Oh my god.
It ain't easy
it.
being wheezy.
All over the place.
Oh my god.
And then I guess more realistic. I wish I was better at cooking. Cause I mean,
That's a good one.
yeah, because I mean, I don't think. I mean, obviously, cooking has a skill, just like anything else. But, and I'm not trying to be like a professional chef or anything. But I just wish I knew more. I guess is more what I'm going for. Like if I knew more recipes, because I don't know. Right now, I like there's things that my girlfriend, like some things that my girlfriend's taught me how to cook, but I don't remember them. I don't write them down. So right now in my cooking arsenal, I have like pizza rolls and mac and cheese and
Aw.
pizza and
Yeah.
oh, I can make really good breakfast. That's easy, but I whip up a good pancake mix and scrambled eggs and all that. I could do that.
I was
That's
saying
easy.
when we went camping, there was like something you asked me when I was cooking, and I don't
You
remember what it was.
When we went camping, you pretty much taught me how to make pancakes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
So thanks.
Yeah.
And then I wrote down two other ones. I just said better at being consistent in life, and I didn't really go in depth. I just wrote that down as like a bullet point.
Something I should focus on. Yep, that sounds good.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm already failing in that department because I wasn't very consistent in coming up with a reason of why I feel that way. And then I also said I want to be better at playing music or just better at practicing, really. And I think that falls under that category of consistency because I don't practice as much as I'd like to. I have to practice piano for my class, and I also have an acoustic guitar that I haven't touched in a while. So I'd like to get back on that. But yeah, those are mine. Just wish I wasn't wheezing all the time. That's all.
So for mine, I chose car maintenance beyond the basics. I wish I could learn how to, but I guess like diagnose and fix any car problems. Like I know how to do oil change, tire rotations, check the fluid levels and all that shit. But as for like if the starter goes out, alternator goes out, if there's like a piston knock and whatever, all that shit. I wish I knew how to like take care of it myself instead of having to rely on other people to do it.
Yeah.
Because like in today's society, at least as far as like the West Coast, like you pretty much have to rely on a car to do anything unless you have a lot of time to kill and you can use the bus.
Yeah, unless if you're a loser.
Yeah. So
I'm just kidding.
like knowing how to take care of your car it's a pretty handy skill.
Yeah.
So I wish I was better with that.
Same. And I used to work at an auto shop, but I wasn't like a mechanic. I was just like the front desk guy. But yeah, I basically know how to do exactly what Trevor said, just like oil changes, tire rotations, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you only answered one.
Well, yeah. That's all I needed.
He's
I'm
better at
perfect
everything else.
Otherwise, yeah.
One thing at a time.
Okay, so for me, I put something I would like to learn, and I did slightly learn it, but I don't remember most of it. Would be calligraphy. Like,
Ooh.
I really love learning. Like, that was my favorite part of like school was learning the different types of fonts and like how they came up with it and like why it was different than the other ones, even if it was like the slightest change, like oh it's just tilted more, or like they added the tail to the letter. Like I don't know, I just always found that interesting. And like calligraphy, I love the flow of it. I think it's really pretty, and I wish I knew how to do it. Like I learned a little in school, but it was more or less to understand where the tail is and the slight tilt to the letter. But that was it. It was only like maybe a 1 day lesson kind of thing, and then I was like, oh, I want to learn it more, and then I never did. I never persuaded or pursued it. Persuaded. Yeah. And then what I wish I was better at, for me it would be art as well. I feel like for me I don't have my own style. Like I can not necessarily call it copying, but I can totally draw what someone else draws, if that makes sense. I'm not very good at coming up with like original concepts or anything in my own particular style. Like I can do more of like, oh, well, I can draw Scooby Doo or like characters from a show and like draw it like how that artist drew it, but I can never fully do something in my own style. So that would be something I wish I could do.
Okay.
Mm.
I might have a solution for that.
Yeah?
How about you start drawing the characters I come up with? And
See,
like
I
patience.
couldn't do that because like I would need a reference, and then what would happen would be me drawing the reference and not what you say. I don't know. It's really hard for me to like do something original. I don't know why. I think
So
because
you're
I don't
saying
like it.
you have a hard time with your creative outlet?
I
Which is weird
guess.
because you're a creative person.
Yeah, I think what it is I draw it to what I think would be right, and then I start looking at it and comparing it to others, and I'm like, I don't like it. Like I don't.
See, that's your problem, right?
Yeah.
Don't compare it.
But I have to. I don't know why. But yeah.
Also, that's a good point, though. Like, something I've learned over all the years is like, art isn't necessarily about finding your own style.
Yeah.
It's more about taking elements from styles that you love and combining them into something new.
And exciting.
And that's what ends up being people's styles, is just combinations of things that they've loved for years and years and years, and then they're just taking all of those things and mashing them together.
And
Literally.
voila.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That's me. That's it.
That's me. Okay. My question for this week was, I forget how I worded it exactly, but I said something along the lines of pretend you're giving a fortune cookie to everyone in the group right before we record this podcast. What would everybody's fortunes say, including your own, and why?
All right. So I just went with like a general sort of idea for everyone. I'll start with myself. So my fortune, if I opened a fortune cookie right now, it's gonna say, the wise man is the one that makes you think that he is dumb.
Okay.
I don't really know what it means exactly. It just sounds like it's like the smart people are the ones that make you think that they're dumb, basically. And
Well, there's the thing where like I don't know who said it. I think it was Einstein maybe, but like the only thing I know is that I know nothing.
yeah, that sounds
Just-
like something.
Yeah, because
I've heard that before.
I just don't know who said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the more you try to learn, the more you realize, the more you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
And then moving on, the next one here is, who's that for? Oh, that's for Trevor. It says, a person who won't read has no advantage over a person who can't read. So, read your books, y'all. And then for Gigi, it just says, you should go for it.
Death. Death.
And then Hannah's, it says, "Do what you love, and the rest will fall into place."
Oh.
Do what you love, and the rest will follow. And I said, Barb, you really love eating pizza.
Oh my god.
That was an SNL skit like a long
I was gonna say that sounds like
Yeah.
the. I think his name's Kyle.
Huh?
Actually,
Kyle Mooney.
Kyle Mooney. Yeah.
I think it was Melissa McCarthy. Actually, she was a guest.
Oh my god. Well,
It
she
was
was
a long time
Barb.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
Barb.
that's
She-
that pizza skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, your voice
never
sounded
saw
like
it.
Kyle Mooney doing the failed comedian.
Yeah, it did.
Perfect.
All right.
That's awesome.
So those are my inspirational quotes for the day.
Inspirational quotes.
These
I
might
also-
not be 50 cents.
I also wrote down, just because that's what it made me think of when I read her question. I also wrote down, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh my god.
Just because Spider-Man.
You know, Spider-Man.
It's got to be in there.
Kyle pulls down a mask.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And like he opens up his shirt, but it's just his nips.
Yeah.
God.
Like there's no suit in there.
No suit.
Just nip.
It's like written on with like marker. I could just drew on my body Spider-Man suit.
Nice.
For mine, I went in a completely different direction.
Uh-oh.
In that fortune cookies are so generic, and sometimes they don't apply, and sometimes they don't make sense. So I went with that. I made up my own for you guys.
Oh, okay.
For
Attaboy.
Gigi,
Cool.
the rising sun blinds all who see it.
What?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hannah, to go forward, sometimes you must go backward.
Okay.
Kyle, pretzels are not the true enemy.
What?
For Trevor, don't feed the hand that bites you.
My god.
Oh man.
You should write these for a living.
Yeah.
I don't believe in fortune cookies at all. It's just a fucking piece of paper of someone who wrote it and shoved it into something that's edible.
Yeah.
So I don't put any credence into fortune cookies. I like mine better.
I need to understand what pretzels have to do with mine.
They're not the true enemy, Kyle.
They're just not.
It reminded me of that skit from Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
When Kramer was trying to get a part in a movie, and he had one line in the movie, and it's, "These pretzels are making me thirsty."
Oh, yeah.
And then I think George just overhams it. It's like, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah.
I do want to see your version of Seinfeld, the scat version of Seinfeld.
So the intro, instead of the bass, it's just skip doop boop boop, scat boop, skip it about,
Yeah.
skip boop, skip it up boop. And that's going on the whole show. That's the whole episode.
What's the deal with scat? Skip it about my
Oh my god.
Right, Gigi?
Right.
All right.
Okay. So my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yes.
I looked up just different sayings and then put them, like when I saw it and I was like, that's totally this person, that's what I did.
Same.
So for Trevor, his would say, "He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at." And I bet Trevor is the type of person
Nice.
to laugh at most things, even if it's just something he makes up on his own. I've seen him go hardcore laughing at his own joke before, so I feel like
I'm funny.
I feel like Trevor would keep himself pretty much entertained. And
Yeah.
Ew.
He
All
does.
day.
that's totally him.
Yeah.
For Hannah, I put I have a feeling like Hannah doesn't really believe in fortune cookies, but this one time she's just like, "What the heck? I want to see what this fortune has to say, and she believes it. And so the fortune is, I cannot help you, for I am just a cookie. Hannah's like, yes, that is
Yes,
true.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I came up with this question, I was eating a fortune cookie.
The only reason this question
Her fortune was
exists.
like, you will ask a question based on fortune cookies
Yeah.
in the future episode.
Yes, master. Teach me more.
Oh my god. Yeah. And then for Kyle, the one I picked for him was when one door closes, another opens, and like I feel like when he stopped working at Target, like a new job kind of came around, and then even a better job came with that door closing, and then yeah, like things happen in life, and there's always something positive to look at.
Well, when
Through
life
that way.
gives you lemons.
And then for myself, I picked the one that says pick another fortune cookie.
That's the
Just like-
fortune.
Yeah, that's the fortune.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. We have the best of luck when it comes to fortune cookies.
It should just be like, you deserve another cookie.
Right. All right. So for mine, let's see. I'll start with Gigi. I put a truly rich life contains love and art in abundance,
Oh.
because that is basically your life. Love and art.
And farts.
Yes. No, I mean, obviously, you guys just got married recently. That's a lot of love.
Spoilers.
And people knew. Come on.
Everyone
I was
knew.
gonna like mention it towards the end.
Oh, well.
It's all right.
Spoiler.
No worries.
Sure. Uh, and, you know, you're always making art as well. No matter what type of art it is, you're,
Fart
making
art.
it, doing it. And I think you'll have a rich life because you have both.
Oh.
So, fortune cookie.
That's nice.
For Kyle, I put, because you demand more from yourself, others respect you deeply. And I think this one applies because, he is demanding more of himself recently. He's going back to school. Well, he's back in school. He
Didn't it?
is, taking on multiple drives a day with his job. He's, demanding a lot more of himself, taking on this podcast and everything. And I think even if you don't know it, you'll demand, or well, at least get a lot of respect for it.
I demand respect.
Yeah. Well, I can't speak for everyone here, but I respect you for it because that's a big load. So.
Aw.
I disrespect
That's
you
what
for
she
that.
said.
Just kidding.
Big load.
Thanks, Trevor. You're next, by the way.
Eh,
Big load.
Yes.
wide load.
More accurate.
When life gives you big loads.
All Trevor.
For Trevor, I put happiness begins with facing life. Wait, hang on. Oh, happiness begins with facing life with a smile and a wink.
But I don't wink at all.
You say wink
Well,
wink
Yeah.
That's true.
all the
You
time.
do say wink wink a lot. But it was more
Wink,
for
wink.
just like Trevor's attitude towards the world is like, no matter what happens, there's gonna be a smile on his face. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
But
Everything's
And he's
burning
alright.
around him. And he's just
Yeah.
it's
like,
fine.
yeah, this is good. Sounds
Why do you
about
make me
right.
sound like Adam Sandler?
What's that
Adam
song where it's
Sandler.
like, I don't want to set the world on fire.
That's Trevor.
It's just Trevor with his big old grin on his face. I can see it. It's more for the you know, he doesn't rely on the world to make him happy. He can make himself happy. He can.
Which you shouldn't.
Exactly. There
Happiness
you go.
comes from within, bitches.
Yeah.
You sound so thrilled.
Yeah. Happiness comes within.
Bitches.
Well, so many people don't know that yet.
This is true. And then for mine, I put, and I would get this one too. It's I'd open up the paper and it says, "Help! I'm being held hostage in a Chinese bakery." Because I would get that one.
I saw that one. I thought of you as well for it.
Just a little hostage note.
LOL.
Yep. Good answers, guys.
Yeah. Good stuff. So my question for this evening. What are some activities or social gatherings people do that you just can't wrap your head around, and why?
Basically everything. Holidays.
Why do you go outside your home?
Yeah.
I don't know why we need to keep track of something that happened a long time ago. Birthdays, like, who gives a fuck if you went around the sun once? Like, what?
Damn.
That's your age, so. Most parties. Like, why
What a
do you
downer.
want to just stand there and drink and talk to people?
My husband, everybody.
Hey,
Gatherings
listeners,
for
in case you didn't
sports.
know, Trevor's a hermit.
I am a
Yeah.
hermit.
Hermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Last one, gatherings for sports. Which, that's another thing. Like, people will say we when referring to, like, their favorite team. Like, oh, we totally kicked your ass. Like they were on the team.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
people are
guilty of
taking
that
sports way too
sometimes.
seriously.
It's called a bandwagon, Trevor. Hop on it.
No.
Hippity hop.
So, yeah, basically,
I don't think I will.
any social thing.
Anything social.
Anything at all, really.
Yeah. What is life?
Yeah. Gosh.
Okay.
All right.
That was Trevor.
Yeah.
So mine, I apparently had a theme going. That's not my question answer. That's my D&D notebook. Okay. So yeah, mine's pretty much the same set of things, or I should say they're all in the same kind of category. So I put, I'll start with the most tamed one, I guess. I put what was common in the 70s. I don't know if they still happen, but swinger parties. I never got that. Never understood why people wanted to swing with other people. Then I put furries because I don't get
Oh,
why
yeah.
kind of just come together and yeah. And then I put orgies because I just don't get that.
Aw.
So I had a theme.
My wife, everybody.
What?
What is sex?
Why so much crazy sex? But yeah, that's what I put.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, loud.
Okay, oh my.
Yeah. What did she say in the Heavens to Betsy?
Oh boy.
Okay, so I guess mine's sort of similar. I put LARPing as the first one.
What is LARPing?
LARPing
Live-action
is
role-playing.
live action role playing,
Oh.
where people do like battle reenactments and stuff.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I can't wrap
That's a
my
good
head
one.
around that. I'm just
That's the
I
one
get the
Trevor's
role
okay
playing
with.
side of it, but like the live action part of it, I'm not so keen on.
That's enough for me, dog.
I put cons on here, like comic, anime, video cons, like any sort of con. And this is
Didn't you
coming
go to
from-
Comic-Con?
I was just about to say, this is coming from someone who has been to Comic-Con. I still can't quite wrap my head around it because it is a giant mess every year.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I get that it's a huge marketing thing, and that's where they make a lot of money. But
Uh-huh.
I feel like they could do something similar in an online setting that wouldn't get nearly as many people like trampled or fighting each other. It's kind of crazy. Um, I also put wine tastings and vineyard tours.
Ha!
What?
Same.
I can't wrap my head around that. That does not sound like fun at all.
Oh, how does this one taste? Oh, it tastes like
yeah.
wine. How about this one? Oh, it also tastes like wine.
Oh my god, wine. Yeah, I can't not. Yeah, that's a nah from me. Another one I put was esports matches because there are actual places where they will watch people play Overwatch with the thunder sticks
Oh
that you would use in a
yeah.
big stadium arena, but they're in like a 20 by 20 room. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why? You're sitting here watching these people on a computer and they're not like moving around or anything. They're just sitting in computer chairs and you're using thunder sticks for them.
Right?
What's Thunderstick?
It's the two plastic sticks that you can get at like,
The clap.
yeah, they clap really, really loud.
Like they're
What?
inflatable and you just like click 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 click.
Okay, I'm with
They're
him on that
super
one.
loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, of all things to have in a tiny little room with a bunch of people playing Overwatch or esports or whatever, like why?
Yeah.
And then the last one I put on here was raves. Can't get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand like why you would want to, especially if you're like epileptic or something, and you don't know it, like going in there and suddenly getting a seizure because the lights are going crazy, or like everything bad happens at raves. We all know this. Like
Yeah.
drinks get spiked,
Yeah.
bad choices are made. So yeah, I can't wrap my head around that one either.
All right. Good lists, everyone. I enjoyed that. That was good. Now on to mine. So the first one I put down, this was the one that inspired this question. Was I'm just gonna say fast food, like drive-through lines, particularly In and Out. I don't understand why people line up outside of In and Out. Like it's busy like 99% of the time. And
Yeah.
there's just these cars, these lines of cars that are like depending on how the building is structured and where it is, sometimes these lines they go out into the street and it's just like why would you do this? Just go somewhere else. Like I don't understand. There's probably like a just as good restaurant like right down the street where there's nobody there and you're over here in In-N-Out waiting for like 45 minutes just to get your food. And I feel like it's not worth it. And it frustrates me because I'm just like why are you doing this? There's other places to eat. You don't have to have In-N-Out.
Yeah.
But
I do want
there's
to add
that.
on to that.
Uh
Oregon got their second or third. I think it's second In and Out. And people have waited like 3+ hours
For a
just to
hamburger.
get fucking In and Out. And like every time we've gone by it, because it's right by the freeway, like the line is ridiculous.
it's not worth it.
like
I mean, don't get me wrong, In-N-Out's good, but it's
yeah,
not
I
that
agree.
good.
I was
I
like,
just don't
I'm
get it.
not gonna wait 3 hours for the goddamn
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah, that same subject of waiting. Like I mentioned Comic Cons before. There are people because especially at San Diego, Hall H is like the place you want to get into. That's like where they do all the Marvel stuff. That's where they do all the like huge giant presentations. There are literally people that will camp out in line for 2 or 3 days
Yeah.
Oh
in the
my.
line
It's crazy.
just to get into that hall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't. I don't know how. I mean, you're mentioning waiting like 2 or 3 hours for hamburgers, but like imagine waiting 2 or 3 days
Yeah.
just to see a 30-minute presentation.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of adding on to that, however long people wait for the newest iPhone.
Yeah.
Or the
Like,
newest
there's a new
the PlayStation 5. Although that's
Yeah.
not really a thing this time because of COVID and the online ordering.
Right.
It's still a thing.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
people are dumb
video
enough to do that still.
games and like consoles in general, like I'm like you could pre-order it. They're not gonna sell your pre-order. Like, why don't you just pre-order things?
People do mess up
Sometimes it
pre-orders.
happens.
People what?
Do mess up pre-orders.
Yeah,
It
but
would-
like that would be on their behalf. So like,
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you could generally wait. I don't know.
I'm gonna wait.
Yep.
I really want one, but I'm gonna wait.
Right.
Anyway, another one I wrote down. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's considered an activity, but I see it a lot in movies. It's peeking at someone else's medicine cabinet.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand why people do that. What is that? You're trying to figure out if they're
nosy.
yeah, if they have like some kind of secretive like drug that they take or like I don't understand. Like you just know someone by looking at their medicine cabinet. I don't know.
Oh shit.
I feel like I've
Hannah
only
has
done that.
aspirin.
I've only done that because I've seen it in the movie. So I'm like, is this what I'm supposed to do? I guess.
And is that what you did when you stayed here?
Maybe.
Look through our medicine cabinet and go, "This is fucking expired."
No, yours is exposed, so I wouldn't be able to do it like they do it in the movies.
No, but we have baskets in our bathroom. You can look at that. Won't find anything exciting.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what are you gonna find
Yeah.
that's so exciting?
I
No,
know.
no.
I don't know.
The
Just
Declaration
dirt.
of Independence.
Mona Lisa. How'd you get in there?
You open it up and it's just another mirror.
You open it
That
up
would
and
be
it's a
creepy.
camera,
Oh fuck.
but of you, like like a TV screen of you, and then
Yeah.
you see yourself on the
You got punked! Ashton Kutcher comes out of nowhere.
He just crashes through the medicine cabinet face first.
Wait, is that where Carmen San Diego is?
And then another one that my girlfriend and I were talking about the other day, actually, it's people who have multiple or have the ability, I guess, or the capability, I don't know, to have multiple lovers. It's a Mormon thing, right? Where they like, well, the word that she told me was polyamory, I think is how you say it.
Oh, like where they have
They
more
they
than one boyfriend or girlfriend.
yeah. And I just like I'm not talking about like specifically Mormons. That's the one where they have like multiple wives, right?
They
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
They can, I think.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about particularly. Although
Polyamorous
that's
people.
yeah, although that's kind of weird too. I can't wrap my head around that. Mainly because I feel like it's just wrong. Like I don't know. It would feel weird to me. like I feel like it would get very complicated very quickly. Like it's like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with this one today and then this one
Yeah.
tomorrow. And
I think like
and
the key for that is to be open and communicative, and like obviously state what.
yeah, and I mean
your
people do
intentions
it.
are.
People
Yeah.
do it, and I mean
Choose your
it's
other husband.
it's you know, it's their lives. They can do that if they want. I just personally don't understand it. I think
Yeah.
for me it would be too much to worry about because I have to worry about more than one person. Like if they're getting enough, if they're, you know, if they feel loved, if they feel like, you know, I don't know, if they just feel good about themselves, I have to care and love more than one person. Like one's good enough for me.
Well, you have to love yourself too, Kyle. So
Stacey.
technically, you should be loving two people.
Okay, fine. Fuck.
Stacy, I'm Patricia, you bastard!
Another one I wrote down was blind dates. I don't.
Yeah.
I would
Like,
never.
literally blind?
No, like meeting people without knowing what they look like the
Oh.
old-fashioned blind dates. Like I don't know why that would be a thing. Like especially if there's no mutual friends involved,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
That
then
would
it's
be
just
really
really weird. I mean, I guess if it's like, if it's like someone's friend, it's like, oh hey, I have this girl, you should meet her. I think you guys would get along, and like he shows you a picture of her, or vice versa. Like that makes sense a little more. But like I feel like
Not
there should
really, 'cause
be
you still don't know them.
yeah, and then I was gonna say like there should be like some kind of conversation that the two of you have to see if you even should, because like you don't know who these people are. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
it's
there's
dangerous too because people get catfished all the time.
yeah.
I love that show though.
Yeah, so blind dates to me are just kind of shady and weird. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. And then I also wrote down orgies.
Hey!
Yeah. And raves for the same reasons for both of them. They don't make sense to me. And then I also put in that category clubs, like going out and clubbing. I don't know. I've never been to a club, but I know that like it's usually just a bunch of sweaty people in a confined space dancing to shitty music and drinking absurd
going,
amounts of
"Huh?"
alcohol and not hearing
amounts
each
of
other
expensive
talking.
alcohol.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's a waste of time.
Sometimes you just gotta dance, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
I will say
Yeah,
though,
like-
it's probably a really good way to stay in shape. if you're sweating all those calories off every night.
Oh boy.
Okay, so my question, very short, very simple, but I think
Too
pretty
simple.
important. How are you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing?
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
Oh
you
my
doing?
god. Oh boy.
Can you imagine if you said that? You're like, "How you doing, sweetheart?" And she's like, "How you doing?"
Oh
Oh gosh.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So I just went with the generic. I'm okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I put I'm okay with how things are currently going, compared to how they could be, significantly worse. So I'm gonna go with they're not great. They could be better, but it's not bad, so it's okay. And then,
Give me an A.
yay! 'Cause I don't know how else to answer that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's how you interpret it.
Yeah.
That's what Trevor said.
So
Yep.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. It's not great, it's not bad, so it's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's decent.
Okay. Let's go with the generic answer too. I am fine.
This is fine.
Please leave message. Okay, for real though. I'm hanging in there. I think at this point,
Yeah.
kind of ready for this year to be over with. I'm kind of
Everybody
ready for
is.
I'm ready for this
a lot of
pandemic to be
things to be
over.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the year ends, it's not like everything's just going to disappear.
No, unfortunately.
I wish that's how it
Yeah.
worked.
Right? Restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I just career-wise, I've kind of been a little bit stifled, a little bit halted, ambitious-wise,
Mhm.
just kind of by work and by just I think a lot of depression too,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think my creativity has suffered from that a lot as well. So I'm kind of just ready to hit the refresh button,
Yeah.
finish out the year, and start over.
New year, who dis?
Yeah.
Confirmed Hannah's going to leave us at the end of the year.
She's like, I made some changes, and you're one of them.
Oh.
You're
No,
fired.
honestly, I think this podcast has definitely been a highlight for me this year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
getting to play D&D has also been a highlight, but there's just a lot going on outside of it. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, let's get going here.
This is our safe zone, Hannah.
Yeah,
You can throw food at anyone.
I am fine. I feel safe.
I am not in danger.
All right. So, me, myself, and I, we are doing fine. There's a lot of good happening in my life personally. And it really sucks that the world around me is crazy, and this goes for everyone else, not just me. But obviously, there's always room for improvement, and I feel like this year, and I guess last year, really been the first like couple of years of my life where I felt like I have a plan in place, and I have like a purpose, if you will. Like I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, I know what I need to do to get there, and I just feel like every year I'm getting better and better at life. And so overall I'm doing good, and I think like I'm at the beginning of the peak. I haven't even begun to peak yet.
You haven't even seen my peak yet.
And when I do peak, you'll know it. But yeah, no, I feel really happy, and I try not to take anything for granted these days. I have a lot of good people in my life, including you guys.
Oh,
I mean, especially
thanks.
us.
I guess.
Obvious. What? I just said something nice.
Insert
course.
Christian Bale.
Of course, all of you mean a lot to me.
But
Insert
handlers.
Christian Bale monologue. Oh, good for you. You feel good about that? You feel good?
Oh my god.
We're done professionally.
All right. So yeah, that's my answer. I'm good. Feeling good.
Okay, time for Team Trevor. So, I started out with the phrase that I'll typically say if someone asks, like, how you doing? And it's, I'm all right. And then I'll typically go, how are you doing? But the wedding is behind me. We're looking at getting a second vehicle, and we're pretty close, honestly. There's just like one thing we have to do, besides like narrow down to which exact car that we're looking at. We have a plan for the future in terms of saving money.
Kind of far.
Oh, kind of far. How's that?
That's better.
Okay. So, I have a job that I thoroughly enjoy, so also doing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's probably some downsides, but I don't like to focus on those at all. So, yeah, doing good.
We're happy for you, Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't you see through my seething? But I'm just thrilled.
Just.
I'm only thrilled.
The only thing I am is thrilled.
Best wishes, Trevor.
Best wishes. All right. So questions are done.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
It's dark outside.
It is. It's about 5:18 and it's dark. Yeah. That's how it works, you know? You go through the year, and sometimes it's dark, and sometimes it's light, and sometimes it's raining, snowing. Yeah.
And then you have a birthday and celebrate it for some reason.
We should throw a huge birthday party for Trevor next year, like a big one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
We all know when your birthday is. So.
We all do.
Do you though?
Yep.
Your
Yeah.
true birthday.
Do
It's in
you
my
though?
calendar.
Yeah, it's in my calendar, so I don't know it by heart, but I know it.
It's tattooed on my forehead.
It's tattooed on my butthole.
You have to use a black light to see it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The PlayStation 5 just came out a couple days ago. Have you guys like when are you gonna buy yours?
When are you gonna buy me mine?
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna get one first out of the four of us?
You?
Kyle.
Kyle.
Why
No
do you
doubt
say
in my
that?
mind.
Because you're the one who makes the money.
Your
Well-
daddy Kyle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm not like rich.
No, because the reason
Mister,
it
I
would
buy
be
my own
because
car every week.
That's
Trevor
not
and I
true.
would have to buy two at the same time.
No, you wouldn't.
Um,
Why do you have to buy them at the same time?
how else are we both gonna play?
One of you buys one, the other waits for to buy the next one.
Well, that doesn't make sense. It would make sense for us to buy our two together.
R2D2?
Yes,
R2D2.
R2D2. Well, I should say we plan on buying ours together. So
Trevor's like, we do.
Yeah, you're just gonna throw $1,000 at it.
yeah,
Yeesh.
and hope it doesn't catch on fire. And then Hannah, I feel like she would wait a little bit before getting hers. Make sure it doesn't
Like 4
blow
years
up
from
or
now.
anything.
Not 4 years. I usually wait like 3 to 6 months after a console launches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like you would be the first one to like go and get it.
Do you guys remember when you bought your PS4s?
Yes.
Like,
No.
like
I remember
relative
when I got my
to
Pro.
relative to the when it was released.
So PS4, I believe, was launched in
2013.
2013.
Yeah, it was like the
And
same time of 2013.
I bought mine specifically for Batman Arkham Knight, which came out in 2014.
Okay. I bought mine the Christmas after I graduated high school, so it was 2015.
I think I got mine 2014, I want to say.
Did you get it with the Uncharted?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I haven't really looked like going back to the PS5, like I hadn't really looked at the at the console itself until like the day it was released. I was like, because I just like I forgot that it was happening, and then suddenly it was November 12th, and I was like, oh shit, the PS5 just came out. And then I was like looking online, like just out of curiosity if it was like available, and of course it wasn't, because that's how it is, which is really confusing to me, but it is what it is. And then I started looking at like videos on like people unboxing them, like, and checking them out up close and stuff. And I gotta say, I really like the design.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like bigger than my head.
And you have a big head?
I think so.
The PS4 is bigger than your head.
Says you. Yeah, actually it is. That was a bad comparison. It's like bigger than, I don't know, it's huge.
Bigger
Let's
than your
see.
SUV?
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I really like the design. It's like futuristic to me. Like it just looks really cool. I don't know. I like the white and then like the black trim up the middle. And apparently the controllers are like game changing too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people
They
are
have
saying,
haptic feedback.
yeah, people are saying like they don't even know how to explain how it feels. Like it's like sounds like a drug or something.
I'm
Feels so
super
good.
excited, actually. Well, I'm not too excited about the overall shape of the controller because I've gotten used to the DualShock,
Same.
and it's like nice for my little tiny hands. So I feel like this bigger, fatter controller is going to be a little bit difficult for me to get used to. Tiny hands. But the haptic feedback I'm very excited for because they specifically were using the example when they were talking about it with any game that uses a bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
you can literally control the string using the haptic
Oh,
feedback.
Oh.
So
interesting.
it used to feel like when you would release an arrow or something like that, you would feel that initial like tug, but it just imagine being able to control like the amount of tension on there for like shorter shots versus longer shots
Yeah.
with an arrow. And I am super stoked to replay God of War on it and
Mm-hmm.
feel the controller when you get Kratos' axe back, because that was like such a huge thing with the DualShock. Originally, was like it felt good to throw his axe and get it back. You felt like that special pressure in there that they specifically put for that game, but the haptic feedback will make it feel even better.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. I think it's cool too that they're doing backwards compatibility with the PS4
Oh, yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Because I mean, technically you have that now with the PS4, but it's not like the discs. You have to do it on the PlayStation Store, or if it's like a remastered thing. Um, but like I'm excited to see like how different or how much better it's gonna look on the PS4, or I'm sorry, the PS5. Because they're saying like, you know, the graphics, it's gonna make the graphics of any PS4 game look even better on the PS5.
Ray tracing.
Huh?
Woo! Ray
Ray
tracing.
tracing.
What is
Oh.
That-
Light, pretty much.
Yeah, it's light and reflections.
Yeah.
that? Oh.
Nice.
So like if you have like a puddle on the ground, like you can see the reflection of the building in front of you in that puddle.
Oh,
Mm.
cool. You can't do
It's-
that now?
No.
Not really. It takes a lot of processing power.
Yeah, I think Hannah was the one that mentioned it once, where she was talking about. I'm pretty sure it was The Last of Us Part 2. She was saying that like if you look in a mirror inside a building, you can see the reflection of the player, and she was just saying that it takes a lot to make that happen in a game.
Yeah.
So
Now,
I'm excited for the details of games.
yeah, now it's even more exciting. Like, I was watching someone do some gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Hmm.
and
Can't wait to play that.
it is incredible to see the reflections in the building windows, the reflections. There's this part where a guy is typing on a computer and he has glasses, and you can see the reflection on his glasses
Oh, that's
of what's
awesome.
being displayed on the computer screen. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god!
It's just like the movies!
That's cool.
It's just super cool.
Yeah.
10 times more immersive that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just excited for the quicker load times.
Yeah, that'll be
Like
cool
no
too.
more waiting like a minute for just the game to start up and then to load into where you last left off.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Rockstar.
And now you don't have time to sip your beer in between deaths.
Yeah.
No shots for me!
Yeah, I was watching the YouTube channel Rad Brad, I think.
Yeah.
He was playing Call of Duty, the new one. I don't really care for Call of Duty, but I just watched the gameplay for the sake of it being a PS5 game, and it just looked amazing. And then he was just like loading in to the game, and it literally took a second.
Wow.
And he didn't edit it at all. Like I didn't see anything that looked like editing, like he cut something out or cut loading time out. Like it was just like main menu, bam, game, bam, intro, bam. It was all just there so quick, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, so RIP loading screen tips.
Yeah, right.
The one guy in that department is getting fired at every studio. Like, I'm
Oh.
sorry, we just
Like-
don't need you anymore.
There's
Poor
no time
guy.
to like read one word. It's just like run or hide or don't or something
Tip,
like that.
run.
I will admit that's gonna be a little hard to get used to, because I'm used to like if I die in something, I'm used to being like super frustrated and sitting there for a second, like, okay, what did I do last time that I need to
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
redo
collect
this
myself.
time? Yeah, let me collect myself before I go into it. And now it's just gonna be like, nope, you're right back in it. Good luck,
Yeah.
buddy.
I mean, at least you can still pause the game.
This is true.
Nah, if it's online, Mom.
Could you just pause it, sweetie?
Can you pause your baking, Mom?
Oh. Way to
Writing her
assume
feelings.
all moms cook, Trevor. Gosh.
He said baking. So
Baking,
Yeah,
whatever.
cooking isn't the same as baking.
Yeah, it
they're
is.
different.
Maybe
No.
if you were better at cooking, Kyle, you would know that.
Oh,
Shots fired.
Bird.
This is why I'm bitch editor now.
Segway. Oh man.
All right. So I
What
think
kind
we
of
can
segues?
move on to
See, Segway.
can move on to would you rathers. enough with the PS5 stuff.
Would you
It'll be
rather bake or
exciting.
cook?
What would that even
What's the difference, Gigi?
Elaborate.
Trevor
Oh,
sounded
man.
like a game show host. Like, hey, everybody, guess what time it is?
It's time to
rather?
bake or cook. All right. So, has anyone else come up with would you rather's this week, or is it just me?
No, I'm like making them up off the top of my head. Would
Oh.
you rather have a pet crocodile or pet octopus?
What?
Blue-ringed octopus.
Blue ringed? What's
What?
that?
Super poisonous octopus.
Why would I want any of those?
No. Would you rather? Pick one. Do it.
Crocodile.
Do it now.
Oh my god. You both sound terrible.
Gigi.
What? Why do I have to go first?
Because
I'd choose octopus.
Over the
You wouldn't be able to
crocodile?
touch it.
yeah, what do you do with
You
an
want to
octopus?
touch a fucking crocodile?
Yeah,
Why?
it'd be all
Yeah.
leathery. I'd be like,
I-
aw, you're
I
sweet,
don't want
sweet
anyone.
They have lizard brains. He's not gonna remember you.
Oh, but-
Your food handing it more food.
I feel like, what am I gonna do with those pets? Either one. I can't
Well-
sustain life for either one.
You can
Beware of claw.
ride the crocodile, and you can throw
You can
the
ride the
octopus at
crocodile.
people.
Oh my god.
How big is the octopus?
I think it's regular octopus size, probably like 1.5 feet, maybe.
Okay.
What if I
So
genetically
I'd keep
combine
it.
them to make a croctopus?
Oh boy.
Oh god. Now we're jumping in.
Sharktopus.
Yeah, we're jumping into like those sci-fi movies like Sharknado.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharknado
You mean
versus
those
croctopus.
historically accurate movies like Sharknado?
Oh my god.
You know, Hannah, I bet there is a movie called Croctopus, or an animal that's been
Probably.
created like that already.
Oh yeah.
Teeth and legs.
I would pick the octopus just for the fact that I think it would look cool.
They do look cool. But they can also kill you pretty easily.
Well,
They
when I'm
both
ready
can
to
kill
die,
you.
I already know who to kill.
Yeah. I would go with an octopus, I guess. Let's get a big ass tank and throw it in the backyard or something. I don't know.
Right?
What a pet.
Yeah. Poor octopus.
Well, it's gonna kill me. What do you want me to do? I'll just have it next to my bedside every night, and I'll pet it to sleep.
Yeah. There you go, boy.
All right.
Octopuses or octopi have those like suction pods. Like, why would you want that?
I don't know.
To suck my life away.
They could do something. I don't know. Something interesting. I'll figure it out. I just feel like a crocodile. I don't know. It's gonna hunt me down. It's gonna get me.
And
I
they're
thought you
huge,
said
too.
hump. It's gonna hump me down.
That too.
Have
It
me,
might.
Kyle.
I knew
God.
Kyle's gonna get into tentacle porn.
Oh,
boy.
Jesus. Anyway, would you rather sit or stand for the rest of your life?
Fuck, sit.
Sit.
Dan.
remember, you can always lay down.
Oh my
You can
god.
lay down when you're sitting or standing.
I'm kidding. It's one or the other. I would say, yeah, I guess sit. People
I
do
think
that.
I'd rather stand in that case. If we have the ability to lie down,
No, there's no ability. I was just kidding.
oh,
You're not supposed to think too far into it. It's just one or the other.
Pick one.
Would you have to do everything from a seated position?
Yes. So it's basically
Sucks for
like
you
being in a
guys.
wheelchair for the rest of your life or never be able to sit down again. It's basically what's happening.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm still going with sitting.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with stand because I don't want to gain like 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Mom, bathroom.
It's not like you can exercise just standing.
Standing's a lot better for you than sitting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though? You'd have to poop standing up.
Spread them.
Who says I haven't done that? Who says I don't do that?
Oh my
You don't know
God.
what I do in the bathroom, Hannah.
God.
Doesn't want to catch the toilet cooties.
Yeah.
Toilet
Toilet
Rona.
cooties.
Toilet Rona.
The
Oh
turlet.
God.
The turlet Rona.
The turlet. The turlet virus.
There's craters in there.
Them damn toilet craters in there. They come at me from the sewers.
Jesus.
All right.
I
Oh.
spit at the end of that.
You got another one, Trevor?
Would you rather have your bedroom full of like woodland critters or desert critters?
What?
What's a woodland?
Answer now.
What's one or the other? Like what's the package deal on a woodland critter? What do I get? What kind of animals are those?
Let's say
Yeah.
What do
deer,
I get?
squirrels. Let's say maybe a bear or two.
Or two. But those aren't critters. Those are big animals.
Hey.
Critters are small.
Hey,
We will ask the questions.
and then desert is going to be kangaroo rats,
Kangaroo rats. Good God.
scorpions, and of course Shia LaBeouf.
What?
What the fuck?
Which kind of Shia LaBeouf? What years?
Transformers.
Oh God.
Like the one that's in the Sia music video, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh boy.
Yeah, where he's actually LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know. That
I'll
one
take
scares
it if,
me.
like, I get even Stevens Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBaby.
Shia LaBabe.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. No, I'm going with the woodland critters.
Woodland grills.
I feel like they're chill. I don't know.
I feel like Gigi would get to like live out her dream of being Snow White.
Yes.
If she got the woodland creatures.
They'll be like, you can't sing, just stop singing. And I keep trying.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make it work. It's not gonna work.
Stop it. She would get no creatures. I would go to woodland.
Same.
Same.
Cute. All right, so I guess we're all on the same page there. Sorry, Shia LaBeouf.
Better luck next time.
I would invite you on the show, but I don't want you here. Maybe the old Shia LaBeouf.
You're out in the woods alone, and he's right behind you.
Oh my God. Anyway, would you rather lose all your teeth or lose your tongue?
Oh,
All my teeth.
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 You lose your tongue, you lose your talking.
You lose your sense of taste.
Yeah, but do you really need to talk?
I would say tongue. I'm gonna change to tongue.
I'm gonna say teeth. Because you can get denters.
No.
You can.
Stop trying to find loopholes.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not.
loopholes.
No loopholes.
Dentures are just normal. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm probably gonna get dentures
No,
in the
the whole
next 2
point.
years.
The whole point is it's this way or that way. It's not. Well, I could do this if I.
Well, fine. I'll be gummy. I don't care.
I mean, that's how they did it back in the old West.
Now I have 4 G's.
Gigi,
Gummy Gigi.
Gummy Gigi.
Gummy Gigi.
It's old grandma Gummy.
There she
Okay.
goes, gumming again.
Would you rather be gummy or hard?
Gummy or hard? What does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Body type?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, would you rather be a gummy bear or like a hard candy?
That's weird.
I'd rather be a hard candy. Make people struggle.
They gotta fight to get this.
Oh man, I'd be gummy.
Just
be
hear
gummy.
Trevor's like evil giggle laugh when the person's like, "Ow, this peanut brittle hurts."
Yes. Destroy the jaw.
Oh my god.
Be a jawbreaker.
Yeah. You know the show Ed, Ed and Eddie? That always inspired me to like
Yeah.
to have a jawbreaker.
They're always like so fucking big too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just I don't know, they look so good. But they're not that great. I don't know. I never really liked jawbreakers that much. I don't think I've ever finished one.
I think it's really hard to. So.
Yeah.
That would be Trevor, though. He'd be like,
He's just a big ball.
A beef ball.
What else do I got? Would you rather have no eyebrows or a reverse mohawk?
No eyebrows.
Wait, okay, so reverse mohawk, as in the sides are sticking up and you have nothing in the middle?
Yeah, you're bald down the middle. It's like a patch of baldness down the middle.
Oh, I'll take that.
Ew. That's disgusting.
I think I'd rather have my eyebrows.
I'd rather no one read my expression.
Yeah, you look like some sort of android or alien.
Yeah.
Then I'll be an alien. Then I'll be an alien's uncle.
How you can be an uncle as a woman?
It's a joke, Trevor.
What?
It's like
What about
the
you,
same.
Kyle?
I'll be a monkey's uncle.
I would go with the reverse mohawk.
Make that fashion statement.
Fine, let me go
Yeah.
and shave my eyebrows now.
We don't know what she's feeling ever.
Good.
All right.
Would you rather have to train a monkey or
Trevor.
no, or a really dumb monkey?
So Trevor,
That made no
Monkey
sense.
or at what capacity? What am I training them? Like
You're
how to be?
old, and you have to train it like how to change your diapers.
Oh,
Oh
god.
my god, just a monkey.
I guess a
let me get
monkey.
this straight. You want me to train a monkey or a dumb monkey?
Obviously, Hannah, that's what I said.
Then why would you choose the other option?
Who would ever choose the dumb monkey?
Yeah, I mean
Trevor.
For entertainment.
for entertainment purposes. For educational purposes.
Who would ever want to be that frustrated?
Maybe it's entertaining.
I was gonna say, or entertained.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? No,
I mean,
I'm not
what-
changed.
How like entertaining would a dumb monkey really be though?
Just be picking its butt all day.
I saw that at the zoo once with a gorilla. It was really gross. It was like bleeding and stuff too.
Ew!
Damn.
Why
And I
would
don't
you
know-
go in detail?
It was I don't
No
know.
one asked for this.
I know. I
I
just
like the video of that monkey that like picks its butt and then smells it and then is like,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
falls
Oh,
off the
God.
tree.
Freaking monkey.
Good question, Trevor. Good
Yeah,
question.
that was A plus.
Real thinking.
Yes.
I have, what else? Oh, would you rather be a hunchback or have a really bad limp in one leg?
Bad limp.
Bad limp.
What you gonna do?
Probably bad limp.
What you gonna do when they limp for you?
Oh my god.
Good job, Kyle.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Thank you. I would rather limp.
Yeah,
Limp,
'cause, like,
limp biscuit, that
I was
is.
gonna say, Rich would be limp biscuit.
Oh, God.
well, like if you think about it logistically too, like we've all seen. Well, maybe not everyone, but most of us have seen Hunchback of Notre Dame, and like he's a cute little hunchback. That's not how it really looks, though.
Right. I wouldn't even say he's cute though.
Aw, you like Quasimodo?
No, he kind of creeped me out as a kid.
He just wants to be out there,
I know, and I'm like, why?
living in the sun.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Oh,
Watch a Disney movie, Kyle.
Educate yourself. Would you rather only watch Disney exclusive stuff for the rest of your life or watch everything else and never watch Disney again?
The second one.
Wow.
That includes Star Wars.
That means no Star Wars for you, buddy.
I'm fine with that.
I've seen them all.
I would
But
be
there's
restricting
more.
myself too much.
You've seen all the good ones.
I feel like I would go with the Disney one because they already own a lot of the companies out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time we die, they'll own everything.
And plus, like, I don't know if I can live without my Marvel stuff, too. Because I really enjoy the Marvel stuff.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure.
But there's so many other good movies out there and
There
stuff.
are. I'm not admitting that, but I would be very, very, very sad if I could never watch a Disney movie again.
Same.
What if you didn't know about it?
If I didn't know about Disney,
Yeah, like what if you were just unaware to this thing
then why
called
would this
Disney?
why would this be a question?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I mean, if
I'm
I
with
never
you.
knew about Disney, then why would I miss it?
I don't know, Hannah. Why would you miss it? I'm going with yeah, I'm going with the not Disney. I can live without it. It's fine.
Wow.
I could not.
If I can finish the Marvel movies where I'm at, like watch the rest of them. I know there's more that are coming out,
But what
but
if you were
like,
cut off right now?
it's okay.
Without getting to the end of the Thanos arc, you'd be fine.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like I hate it. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy watching these movies, but it's not to the point where I'm like I don't know. Like I do want to know what happens and all this stuff. I do want to watch them. I'm invested more in them now than I ever was in my life prior. But it wouldn't kill me. But with that being said, it doesn't mean I want that to happen.
Means no more Anakin for you guys.
I still got my Walking Dead, so it's all good.
Oh,
Speaking of Walking Dead, no, I'm kidding.
oh my god. Here he goes again.
Okay, I have one more. Would you rather?
Okay.
And it's not that original. Would you rather be drunk all the time or high all the time? And by high or drunk, I mean like way overboard, like too much.
Shit.
I don't know what either is. I've never been either one, so
Same.
I don't know.
I guess.
Probably high, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that'd be
Have
less
you been
impairing.
high?
Wait,
You
what?
know
What'd you
how
say,
that
Anna?
feels?
Nope.
Have you been high, Trevor?
Nope.
Same. Not really. I
But
just base it on what other people, how they act.
yeah.
Hmm.
I would
feel
say.
drunk because doesn't high make you hungry like, constantly?
Well, so does drinking, though, depending.
Hmm.
But I would probably go with drinking,
Well,
being drunk.
aren't you just gonna like forget everything all the time?
Being drunk all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
at
then
least that'll be
have to be.
hilarious.
I don't have to be held accountable for any of my actions.
The thing
Oh,
with being,
don't mind
like,
her. She's just
super
drunk.
high. The thing with being super high, I feel like would be very paranoid and not
For some
necessarily.
people.
Well, some people, yeah,
I'm
and not
yeah.
necessarily
I would.
feeling the relaxation of being drunk. Because when you're drunk, you're kind of like confident and
For some people.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's me. Like if I'm drunk, then I'm like yeah. And if I'm like really high, then I kind of like no.
Yeah. I'd probably be a fun drunk, I think. So I'm gonna go with that one.
He probably laughs normal.
Like that?
So easy.
You could just do your what's his face laugh, your Tommy Wiseau laugh for the rest of your life.
Oh boy.
That's a
Oh,
funny story,
gosh.
Mark. All right. Trevor, you got any more?
No.
That's it. Scabba-da-boop. All right.
Yes.
So now let's go into some of our positives. Let's end it on that positive note. And
Okay, Adam Sandler. Jesus.
yeah, that was not Adam Sandler. What?
Let's end it on that positive note. We heard it. We all heard it. It was in there.
Whatever. I don't really do a good Adam Sandler. I don't think I do. The only thing I can quote like as Adam Sandler. Have you guys ever seen Billy Madison?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
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 Huh. Well, there's the one part when him and his friends are ding dong ditching that old man, and they leave the pile of dog shit on his porch in the bag, and then when the guy comes out and he starts stomping it, and then he's like, "Oh, they put poop on my porch again," and then Adam Sandler's like, "He called the shit poop."
Classic.
I quote that all the time. All right, so yeah, positives. I kind of know where this is going a little bit, but let's get into it.
Kind of know.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a big event that just happened, and this is our first podcast since that, so yeah.
Yeah, the election happened. It was.
Exciting stuff, yeah.
Good job. Good job.
That
All right.
was
Who
my
wants to start?
positive.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, Gigi. I know what your
I'm so
positive
glad.
is.
Let's have Kyle start since he seems to know where this
Yeah.
is going.
Kyle, introduce this.
Okay, where do I start?
How do I start?
So my positive for this week is based off of the last 2 weeks, really. So my friends, you guys don't know them. They recently got married, and I was the officiant for the wedding.
Oh man.
I'm now Reverend Kyle.
Oh yes.
So you can refer to me as Reverend or Father, if you
How
will.
long does that last? Or is that just
Eternity.
a day?
Eternity. So yeah. So Father Kyle, myself, I was basically the highlight of the wedding. So that was really cool for me.
He has to go to the CMB like once every year to renew his license.
No, more seriously, Gigi and Trevor, they got married.
Eloped.
Yeah. And it was a really nice night. It was a really nice vacation. I went to where they live. I don't want to just say it, so I won't.
I was
said
gonna say
Oregon before.
so.
It's not that big of a place.
You can find them between these two trees.
I give them like the coordinates. Cryptic subliminal messages of where they live.
I'll put the link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your address.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like a week, like when this episode comes out, there's like the next day, you guys just suddenly have like all these quote unquote fans outside your house, like asking for your
One creepy
autograph.
old guy.
Yeah, I really
Oh,
like the
man.
show. Can I get your autograph?
Where's Hannah? I need Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah's my favorite. Kyle sucks.
Sucks.
I like the part where you guys ask the questions.
So creepy sounding.
Yeah, I don't know where that came
man.
from. But anyway, yeah, so the gist of what I'm trying to say, it was a really special week for Gigi and Trevor. They got married, and I was very happy to be a part of it, and I felt, I don't know, honored to that they,
welcome.
yeah, that I was able to officiate their wedding. And it was a really special moment. I was tearing up a little bit towards the end. Like honestly, it was really sweet to be right there with you guys, and to have all four of us back again together in person. It was very short, but it meant the world to me. So
Oh,
yeah.
Aw.
Kyle.
Anyway, back to it, you hoe bags.
Oh man, you hoe bags. That's great. Classic Kyle.
My positive for this week is that I recently watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse for the first
For the
time
first
in a
time?
long time.
Oh.
First time in a
And
long
I
time.
was like sobbing because it's just so good. And no, I'm kidding. My positive is actually getting to go and see you guys at the wedding.
It better be fun.
Cool.
Well, not only did I get to see you guys get married, but it was my first time taking a road trip all by myself.
Oh yeah.
And that was a very scary thought for a long time, but now it's been done. It is finished.
It has been written.
Yeah. And so I kind of feel like I can do that now, which is cool, like achievement unlocked.
Oh, cool. So when you come into the Bay Area,
Yeah. That'll be a much shorter trip, my god.
Yes.
But yeah,
My
it
God.
was cool to get to go and do that and see you guys, even if it was for like a short time. I got to actually go up there, which was cool.
Yeah.
and you got to see Kyle, which was cool.
I think he was there. You guys really won.
Fact, I did see you.
I might have to do some research.
Oh, and I got
on
to
that.
meet your girlfriend, Kyle, which was a very nice thing to actually do for the first time.
Yeah, you guys are best friends now. I love it.
Great to see that she's not made up.
Yeah.
What?
She's an actual person. Made of cardboard.
No, she's not made up. Just like the story that I made up of how I met her.
Yeah.
The story I told you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. That was stupid.
Like,
We
what
agree.
the fuck,
That
Kyle?
was stupid.
I haven't said it on the podcast, but I'll save it for another episode.
Tune in next week.
Yeah, tune in next week for my lies. Featuring me.
Exposing Kyle.
It's like a fireside chat with Kyle.
You hear the fire crackling.
I'm in nothing but a robe right now.
Like-
and now I want to eat my life.
Like the video starts and it's just me sitting by the fire, and then I'm like sipping like a hot cocoa or something, and then I'm just like, I look at the camera and I'm like, oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, GG
I'm
Trevor.
in my comfortable gear.
Yeah, I guess Kyle predicted it. It was seeing Spider-Verse again with Hannah. Just kidding.
It wasn't amazing. Oh my god.
No, it was really good. I think for me the highlight was being able to see everyone we haven't had the chance, obviously, in a while to see. Even if I was like in full stress mode, like half of the time. But
Most of the time.
Zilla confirmed.
confirmed. But yeah, it was great. I was happy everyone decided that they were willing to take a risk and come up and see us.
Decided that they were willing to take a risk.
Yeah, it was like the
That was-
wording.
That was interesting wording.
Well, typically it is a risk. You're risking to come up because of this pandemic to like actually see us and get married, or see us get married. Like, I mean, technically it was a risk. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Why are you atting me?
But yeah, the time that we did spend together was great, and I got to see my family as well. So yeah, and I married my best friend.
There was a pause there.
What do
I
I
was
call
gonna say we
him?
made friendship bracelets, but that did.
Friendship bracelets.
It was gonna be a joke, but I decided to go a different way.
Actually,
Wow.
Gigi and I tried to make friendship
Yeah, we
bracelets
did.
the last time I came out there.
Yeah, we fucking failed. It was hard.
It was
Instructions
Like-
didn't make any sense.
Like homemade ones.
Yeah.
Like I bought a kit that says bracelets, like friendship bracelets, and we couldn't figure out how to do it.
It was pretty.
Probably should have
yeah.
had a man there.
You
Oh
were
my
here.
God.
Wow.
Jesus.
But knowing a
And-
man, they wouldn't read
Oh no,
the
Trevor
fucking
still has to go.
instructions.
Back to the kitchen with you, Trevor.
Yeah, go make me a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, go
we have
bake
Costco
me a
pizza in
sandwich.
Make me.
A panini right now.
All right, Trevor, tell us about your positive.
yeah, wedding.
Yeah, wedding. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Trevor answer. Wedding. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, since you think I don't add more to my answers. Would you like to elaborate on that?
It was
Nah, I'm good.
interesting.
That's interesting. I wish Trevor had that hair, like the wig that he was wearing.
Oh
I wish
my
that was his real
God.
hair.
That was probably his highlight, honestly.
He was having more
Hiding under
Hiding
a
behind
wig.
the hair.
That
Yeah,
was fun.
hair
yeah.
and wearing his sunglasses at night.
Like
Ooh, I
a
hate that song.
So yeah, congratulations to our very own
The happy couple.
me, myself, and I.
Oh, but
No, happy for you guys, and yeah,
that
that's basically it. I mean, you can turn it off now.
That's the podcast.
That's the whole
the
thing.
podcast, guys. All
So,
right, all right. Next time.
Tip your
Yeah.
waitresses.
Tip your waitresses. Put out your cigarettes. And don't be an asshole.
That's all I know how to be. Physically an asshole.
Basically an asshole.
I'm just an asshole walking down the street.
Oh boy. Do-wop-dee-da-dee-dee-dum-dee-dee.
Isn't that in the Key and Peele skit? He's like, how could I be an asshole? I have arms and legs and a head.
Yeah, there's someone I remember hearing that.
You're such an asshole.
A literal asshole.
All right. Well, you guys lost me. So, anyway, thanks for watching. And,
Like, comment, subscribe.
what?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, please. We need it. Desperately.
For the love of God.
Ring that notification bell.
Ding
Yeah.
ding, bitch.
Yeah, if you don't ring the bell, then you're basically not subscribed. So please ring the bell so that you can watch our content.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
It's funny because it's true. It's what people do.
And that's it. So yeah, bye.
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 Trevor always has to have the last word.
Bye.
That's what that sounds like.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Kyle's favorite noise.
Fucking hate Waluigi. Whoever voiced him probably looks just like him too. Just some creepy pedophile skinny
No,
dick
boy.
face.
Dick face. A
Exactly.
classic.
All right. Here we go. Podcast. Scabadaboo.